So I'm here with Zach Cummings. Zach, can you tell me a little about your radio show this year?
Yeah, this year I'm doing it with a buddy of mine, Alex Taylor. I've known him since middle school. We currently have a house together with a couple other housemates. And we do Wednesdays, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on 88.3 The Dog. Each hour we talk about recapping the past week, the NFL season, going to players to pick up, who to drop, who to consider dropping. And we also go into further analysis, whether it be games on Thursday, Monday, or even Sunday.
Can you tell me, what's the first thing you start off with in your show?
We have a little tagline. We call our show Macomb Fantasy Live, give it a little extra emphasis. And we say, hi, I'm Zach, hi, I'm Alec, welcome to our show. You're listening to WIUS Macomb. And we go right into it. Say for this past week, we recapped how the Vikings offense couldn't function without Sam Bradford. And just go into the big facts that happened.
Can you describe how the first show went? Was it successful or had a rocky start?
I think our first show was a bit rocky just because him and I haven't done a radio show together, because last semester I did one with a friend of mine that I just met, and even then it was a bit rocky. But our first time around, it went pretty well. We kind of got our format down, and eventually we got to where we are right now.
Gotcha. So you're about 3 shows in. Have they gotten better each week?
I think we progressed better every time. We made up a new segment called Did You See That? Even though we're on the radio, we just said, Did you see that? And just grabbed a play that was amazing that week.
Yeah, can you talk about what's one topic that usually takes up a good amount of time on your show that you guys really like to get into?
I'd say previewing each game, because we would go team by team, preview who's going to score the most fantasy points, who's going to be that bust, and who's going to be those potential picks that you want to get. Like, for example, this upcoming Thursday, it's the Rams against 49ers, and we're both thinking Carlos Hyde would have a good game, even though it's a Thursday night and they're not the most high scoring. Otherwise, on the Rams side of the ball, you got rookie wide receiver Cooper Kupp, who's starting to evolve into a number one, because Sammy Watkins just got traded there, isn't really much of an asset yet, but those are just a couple of big guys that you want to watch.
Can you tell someone, so say they want to do a fantasy football radio show, what's some tips you have for them?
I guess basically just watch football. That's your number one thing. Watch your games, see who does what kind of performance. Maybe if you want to dig a little deeper, watch a fantasy show on ESPN or Yahoo or whatever, see what other experts have to say, and just have fun with it, honestly.
Is there something you do to help for your show being prepared, during the games that you write notes down, or how do you do that?
Yeah, actually, Alec and I develop a Google Docs document, and we each type up our own facts, what we want to say, and divide our own points for each part of the segment.
Gotcha there. So do you kind of being the main host, or who takes that role?
I like being the main host for the most part. I control the board ops and everything, put in the PSAs for our little minute and 30 commercials, and just kind of going from there.